What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Smallville. Today we're here with Season 2, Episode 13, entitled Suspect. Now, who's the suspect gonna be? I don't know. But where there's a suspect, there's a crime. So what's the crime gonna be? Also, don't know, but I think we do know it's probably all gonna be somehow connected to Lionel Luthor, as we saw last episode and in other episodes, but specifically last episode. He is the worst. He's the best, but the worst. He's a criminal. He's a mastermind. He's a genius. There's so many words to describe Lionel Luthor, but I'll leave it to this episode, most likely this episode, and the rest of this show to give us even more words to describe this man. So don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the episode. Let's go. Oh.
Didn't I make it clear? The conversation is over.
What? What? No! No way! Wait, how did he know who it was? He's not blind! He's been lying! Ah, I knew it, of course he was. But now he's... What? He got shot, double tapped, on the ground. He might die here. He's not gonna die. But who was it? Who shot him? The conversation is over. Oh, shoot. This is exciting. Oh, let's go. And Jonathan's waking up with a gun in his hand.
Jonathan's dead.
Oh, no.
Put the gun down and step out of the truck.
Lex, I swear, you better not have been the one to do this. I'll still love you, Lex, but you've lost respect from me if this is you.
You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions.
No way, we're gonna get a third banger. Let's go. Oh, I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. Finally, Smallville's getting good. Not to say it wasn't good before, but you know when you come off a couple episodes that aren't very good and then you start getting good episodes, it's like, oh, finally. Last episode was great. The episode before that was even pretty good. This episode's off to a great start, so...
It's unfortunate that they already have a suspect in custody. I can't think of a person with a better motive for killing your father than you.
I don't think it was Lex, but I do think it is Dominic.
I went by the mansion yesterday to drop off the Talon's quarterly tax bills, and your dad was there.
I mean, you know my dad would never try to kill anybody, right?
He was angry, Clark, but I know him, and there's no way.
Why do I feel like you don't believe that, Lana? That's interesting that Jonathan went and yelled at Lionel for the whole watch situation. That was out of line from Lionel, though, last episode, so it's understandable.
From the sound of things, he was really spoiling for a fight.
Lionel Luthor's a lying, miserable son of a...
Don't get any arguments here.
That bartender looks so evil. It's the bartender. There's some lies that are being told right now. I think the episode is lying to us a little bit, because there's no way Jonathan didn't do this. I don't believe it for a second. And also because the show is literally telling us that it was Jonathan. That's how I know it wasn't Jonathan.
Sheriff, I was wondering if we could talk. My name's Dominic Santori. I work
He's
for Lionel
sus.
Luthor.
He
Clark,
is
would you excuse
sus.
us?
It's okay. He can stay. I don't think his father shot Mr. Luthor,
Lex.
but I'm pretty sure I know who did.
Yeah, he's trying to shift it to Lex. Why would he do that, though? Why would he do that?
I'll fight you on this and I'll win.
You better have something stronger than words to back up those threats, son. Because as of this moment, you are just another employee.
Woo! Harsh words.
All Lex had to do was wait until Lionel was alone.
Didn't I make it clear? The conversation is over.
Oh my gosh. It's definitely Dominic. I hope it's not, just because it's so obvious. It's been obvious since he showed up in this episode, because we haven't seen him in a while. And then this episode's happening and he shows up. I mean, come on.
Dominic told me you got in a fight with your father just before he got shot. Why didn't you tell the police?
So now you're implying I pulled the trigger?
Clark.
It's not like I haven't seen you shoot someone before.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here before you say something you really regret.
I'm not
Honestly.
going anywhere. Not until I get some answers.
Screw you, Clark. You know what? I see why Lex goes evil. Or at least goes against Clark. Clark sucks, man. Specifically with Lex. He's a horrible friend.
Let my anger get the best of me. I haven't exactly kept it a secret how Jonathan Kent feels about the Luthers.
This is actually kind of funny.
What jury could possibly believe me now?
Yeah, no, you're screwed unless more evidence comes up. Because it is blatantly obvious that it's you. Even though we all know it's not you. I wouldn't even believe you.
Listen.
It was you.
There's no doubt in my mind he did it.
It's him.
You're just as bad as your old man!
Clark, let him go, man. Clark, let him go. Be cool.
For real. But no, it's definitely this guy, I think. Or he was paid off by Dominic. Either way, he's definitely involved. There's no doubt in my mind. Oh, someone trying to kill him. Woo! What a shot. Wow, cool. Cool. I love that. That was sick.
You alright? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, what? And he's just gone. Bro, he was driving a truck. He did not get out of there that quickly. I mean, this is just evidence that Jonathan's most likely innocent now. Why would someone try to kill Clark and Pete?
You've been loyal, Dominic, but Lex is blood.
I've worked too long to let you take everything away from me now.
Seizing the reins of a billion-dollar corporation is a powerful incentive.
I'm with Lex on this. I think this is exactly what happened.
How long were you planning on letting him stay there?
Until I knew for sure he didn't do it. Now I do. Look, the shooting is related to the buyout. I needed the guilty party to make a mistake.
Like trying to kill me and Pete?
Yes. Can you now stop whining, Clark, please? Gosh, I hate Clark and Lex together. Because Lex is so kind and noble, and Clark is just a jerk.
Anna? What are you doing here?
Just offering some moral support. Brought some reinforcements.
I'd like to handle your father's case if he'll still have me. Of course. We need all the help we can get, thank you.
But not from Lex, because Lex is scum. Even though I pretend to be his best friend. I'm not going to let that one go. That's my gripe for the episode so far. I mean, it's not over. The reveal could suck, and then I might hate it. But right now, that's my gripe with the episode. What's in the cooler? Is it the bartender?
Pete!
They didn't show us what Clark saw, so I'd say probably. No, just the green light. Oh!
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Talk about sleeping with the fishes.
I think I know who shot Lionel Luther.
It's Dominic, right? In the photo with him. Well, at least we're finally get rid of Dominic. I wish it wasn't so obvious, though. But it's fine. That's Dominic's shadow. 100%.
Lex said his father moved to another floor.
Oh,
We
busted!
put the word out that Lionel was getting better. Guessing it would draw you out.
What? What? Officer Ethan! No way! What? Oh! I love it! I did not predict this. Oh, amazing.
Is that you? Didn't I make it clear? The conversation is over.
So I guess he is blind, because he thought he was talking to someone else.
I'm sure some version of the truth will come out sooner or later, but I was hoping to hear it from you first.
The sheriff and I simply had a misunderstanding. My reputation in Smallville is no importance to me, but yours. It's your lifeblood, Sheriff. Don't threaten me, you son of a... Good evening, Sheriff.
Absolute scum. I still don't feel bad for you, Ethan. You blamed it all on Jonathon. So...
How does it feel, Dad, knowing you brought this on yourself?
But I didn't, Lex. You did.
Shut up, Lionel. So full of crap. Look at that little smirk.
You actually believe that?
It's all right, son. I forgive you.
Oh.
It's time to look to the future.
My goodness.
Together.
Shut the frick up. This guy, man. Someone needs to put him in his place at some point. I mean, Lex puts people in their place all the time, so it's got to be Lex to do it. Lex is the one who deserves to do it, so... Episode 13, Suspect of Season 2. It was an okay episode. Overall, it was engaging, and it had a good twist. Did I see that coming? No. Officer Ethan? Are you kidding me? That's a character who I thought was a good guy. He was on the show the whole time. I mean, he always showed up with bad news, to be fair. So now I don't know how that's gonna work. Are we gonna get a new cop who shows up every time there's bad news? Probably. But Officer Ethan, wow. I really thought it was Dominic, for sure. And I know he was made out to be a suspect, and maybe that's on me for, honestly, you know what? I need to apologize. I am sorry, Smallville, for disrespecting your writing. I just figured it would be predictable. Hats off to the writers for tricking me there and surprising me with who it was. I really like that. Again, this was a good follow-up, though, to the previous episode. Jonathon gets mad at Lionel for giving Martha the watch, which fair play, you know, that was overstepping it a little bit from Lionel. So I understand why Jonathon would be mad there. You play on that and give us a murder mystery. Well, not murder. Lionel didn't die, but I love that. I am a Scream fan, so I love whodunits, and it was really good. They threw me around on who I thought it could be. Clark going around investigating with Pete. I love that. I think Chloe should have been more involved in that, though. She's Chloe. She's the investigative journalist. So why she wasn't involved, that was weird to me. I thought that was weird. I know she was there for Lana's story, but I felt like she was just underused. And don't get me wrong, I love seeing Pete. I love having him around because he knows Clark's secret. But they could have still investigated with Chloe and not told Chloe the secret. We've done it before. So I thought it was a little weird that she wasn't with them. That was a minor gripe. My biggest gripe with the episode is Clark and his freaking annoying attitude towards Lex. It's almost more annoying than Jonathon's attitude towards Lex and Lionel. Because at this point, Jonathon's viewpoint on Lex and Lionel never changes. Like, it's almost always the same. Sometimes he has that coming to moment at the end of an episode where he's like, you know what? Put it there, Lex. I'm sorry. But then it always reverts back. With Clark, it's so back and forth all the time. Sometimes even in the same episode, something bad happens and he instantly goes off on Lex. Oh, you happy about this, Lex? Oh, do you actually care, Lex? Blah, blah, blah. Like, it actually frustrates me. It drives me up the wall. So I really hate that. But, you know, I just hope the writing gets better in that area. The writing overall was good in this episode for keeping me off the trail of who the killer was, or the attempted killer was. But in terms of Clark and Lex, someone needs to be more on top of that, because I don't like how it's being written. Because right now, if it keeps being written this way, once Lex becomes a villain, I might be more on Lex's side. But other than that, I thought it was a fun episode. What did you guys think, though? Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the episode. And do me a favor if you haven't already and subscribe, hit the like button and hit the bell so you get notified every time I'm dropping a new episode of Smallville. And feel free to go check out the Patreon page where you sync up with your own copy of the episode or movie and watch from the beginning all the way to the end with me. So feel free to go do that. And if you go check out the Patreon page, linked in the description below, you get shouted out for being a patron. So shouting out my awesome patrons, we have Everton V, the Superman Batman, Tina, and 1204. Thank you guys for being patrons. And that's it for me in this one. Hope to see you in the next one. That's a wrap. Woo!
I am on break. I'm gonna live like a king by doing my thing. Hey, I am on break. I'm gonna live like free. I'm gonna do it like me. Yeah, I am on break. No, this is not fake. I'm just chilling on break.